control the plane on the ground before we try to fly. So it's two things that we need to practice. You are going to practice. And let me move the plane to this yellow line over here. And I want to explain you how you control the plane on the ground. You will be surprised, but the plane is controlled on the ground by the feet.
Oh, okay.
These don't have any effect.
Oh.
But since we drive cars, we feel compelled
to
take it. So there you go. So we're going to go. We stop over here. Let me move away from the sun. And what I'm doing, I'm following those yellow lines, those markings on the ground with my left leg, which it will be your right leg. So we go here to my right, and then I will stop over here. And approximately the left leg, it will be aligned with the yellow line, which will be your right leg aligned with the yellow line.
Yeah.
So go ahead and on the top of your of the pedals, go bring your feet up. Those are the brakes.
Oh.
You have right brake and left brake. So in a moment, we're going to allow the plane to move forward, and you are going to slow down and brake the plane with the top. The problem is that the plane will bear to the right or to the left. We don't know. It depends how much pressure you're going to put. That's why you need to look at that yellow line and keep it on your right leg.
Okay.
Let's try for the first time. So allow the plane to move, remove the brakes, look at the yellow line, go ahead, activate the brakes. Good job. Very good. Very good. One more time. Allow the plane to move forward and brake the plane. You got it. It's another natural. Alright, next thing that we're going to do is we're going to move the plane on the ground using only the bottom portion of your feet. So we're going to move, you can see my feet, we're going to move the feet all the way down to the bottom portion. And now we go left or right, trying to keep that yellow line on my left leg. It's going to take a couple hours to do it correctly. So very good. Now right and left. Now let's take this one to the right. Over here to the right. Good job.
All the way?
All the way to the right. Don't worry for that plane. We are clear of that plane. And now continue with the next right line. There you go. A little bit more. There you go. You got it. Now keep on going. Try to keep your right leg in on that yellow line. There you go. You can also imagine that you are driving your bicycle or your motorcycle, but instead your hands on the hand maneuver and the handlebars, you will use your legs. There you go. See? Wow, man. Seems like, do you have a simulator in your house or something like that? No? Look at that. That's amazing. Now here to the left, please. There you go. Wow, she's a natural, brother. And I have this theory where I think the ones that were pilots were already born as a pilot.
Aww.
We just need to have the opportunity to develop the skill. A little bit to the right, and you are going to feel now that the plane have the tendency to bear to the left, which is what we call the left turn tendency. And that's because the propeller is turning to the right, so the plane reacts to the left. So in other words, you are going to be fighting because the nose of the plane wants to go that way. So you will be using your right leg a lot. The next yellow line, you are going to go to the right. Like in a car, we need to make sure nobody's coming from the left, nobody's coming from the center, nobody's coming from the right. Then we start our turn. Go ahead, apply your right leg. And the problem is we don't know how much. It's just trial and error, trial and error. All right, next yellow line, which is going to be hard to see it because the sun, we're going to turn to the right. All right, little right rudder. Good. Nobody's coming from the left, center, and right. And we turn to the right over here. Go ahead, little bit more right rudder. Little bit. Hey, excelente, excelente. Very good. Now keep on going all the way to the end. And now I'm going to give you a little power. The plane is going to bear to the left and to the right. A little bit more to the right. And as I told you, the main problem here is we don't know how much. And choose by eye. A little bit more to the right. Try to keep your right leg upon the yellow line. Another of the things that you're going to feel is that this is in backwards. You're going to feel sometimes that I want to go that way, but the plane goes that way, or vice versa. I want to go that way, but the plane goes this way. Very normal, because in some ways you are not moving the nose wheel of the plane. What you are moving is the tail of the plane, especially when you are flying. So sometimes you will feel, oh my gosh, this is backwards, because honestly, it's backwards. You are moving the tail and not the nose of the plane. So accept that as something normal. It happens to everyone. So far you don't have the problem to grab the control, because most of the people, they grab the controls trying to control the plane, which is ineffective.
I'm trying to focus on my feet.
There you go. Good job. One of the things you can do is put your hands on each leg, and then you will associate in your mind. There you go. That is with your legs and not with your hands. Make sure nobody's coming from the left, center, and right. We're going to turn to the left.
Okay. Do they fly like this in the big commercial planes too?
Yes,
Oh,
they do. But they don't use these ones are mechanical link. Airport traffic number 2037 Yankees practicing high-speed taxiing on runway 14. They are not mechanical link like these ones. They are hydraulical link, and they use also a little knob in your left side, and they just turn the knob left to right, and they can use the pedals too. Very easy with the little knob. Now we're going to follow the runway. We're not going to take off yet. We're going to follow the runway. And I want you to experience something. Now the yellow line is going to become a white line. So let's go a little bit to the right. White line, a dashed white line. And again, you're going to keep your right leg on that dashed white line. Right there. That's your center. Now.
On the white, my left or
right
my
there.
right?
Right. That one.
Okay.
That's perfect right there. Now. I'm going to give you more power, but we're not going to take off. The idea behind is for you to know how, as the plane progresses and gains speed, you're going to have more control on the pedals. So your pedals are going to be very sensitive, so you're going to go slow.
Okay.
The problem is you don't know how much you need to apply.
Okay.
And just keep your right leg on that white broken line. Let me know when you are ready. We're not going to take off, but I will give you power enough to take off.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. So you will feel how the plane bears to the left. Prepare the right rudder. Good job. Good job. And only the bottom portion of the pedals. We don't want to touch the brakes. You got it. You got it. Right there. Now you're going to feel how the plane
is going to the left.
Exactly, because the torque. And also, the pedals are getting more and more sensitive. Keep on going all the way to the end. You're doing great. You're doing awesome. No, we're not going to take off. If I pull the control, the plane will fly, but we don't want that. Now, I'm going to reduce the power. Be ready, because the plane knows it's going to go to the left. Oh, wow. Good job. Good job. And see, the main problem is we don't know how much pressure. It's just by trial and error, by just applying different left and right to keep that white line on your right leg. All right, now go ahead, bring your feet all the way to the top and start slowing down the plane, braking the plane. There you go. Wow, man, look at this. Jesus Christ. All right, now here, by the end, take the yellow line to the left.
Okay.
A little bit to the right, just the hair. There you go. And now you're going to put your feet on the very bottom, because we don't want to touch the brakes anymore. And follow that yellow line with your right leg. Awesome. Follow the next yellow line to the left. And we're going to go back to the runway. And now we're going to be able to take off. Good job. Good job. There you go. You're going to feel exactly the same. The plane is going to go that way, so you apply your right leg. A little bit more, just a hair. There you go. And don't worry to do it correctly. It takes like 7 hours.
Okay.
So, understand? A little bit more to the right. Awesome. Yeah, she have a natural way to do it, even with your leg. Do you work with machines or something? Like
just my phone.
Well, at least that you use your legs, but you're doing it correctly. Look at this, buddy. Look at this, brother.
Out of focus.
Look at this, Capitan. It's not. Yeah, look at that. She's doing it, man. I'm not touching the thing. That's amazing.
I can feel the plane trying to move to the left.
Yeah, that's the torque. And all the planes, single engine planes, do that. So go a little bit more to the right. Keep that yellow line on your right leg. She also is not grabbing the control with her hands to control the plane. That's amazing. I think everyone do that. I just want you to know that you are exhibiting like someone that have previous experience, 2-3 hours of this. Mainly.
You're too kind.
Well, no, this is the first time I met you, and you're already look where are my feet, where are my hands. You are doing it by yourself, and that proved my theory that the pilots were already born pilots. Like the guy that plays the piano or the guitar and do it easily, he already born with that.
I missed my calling as a pilot.
Hey, never know. You never know.
I've always wanted to be a stewardess.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I should have just been a pilot instead. I was dreaming too small.
Well, it's never too late to change. And that's one of the reasons for the Discovery flight, to open that door wide for you.
You guys train, you have a pilot school here or no, not here?
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, the Capitan is training with us here. We train private pilots, instrument pilots, commercial pilots, and multi-engine plane pilots. So, you never know. And that's the idea behind the Discovery flight, to help you to discover if this is your vocation, if you want to do this, you have the passion. Obviously, you have the natural ability. So, it's up to you. All right, so we're going to slow down here. We're going to go slightly to the left. Make sure nobody's coming from the right, center, and left. And we're going to stop in that yellow line over here on the left, which that will allow us to take to check our engine. Over here, we're going to stop. Go ahead, brake the plane with both. Good job. Right there. Let me grab this little piece of plastic over here, and we're going to do our checklist. We're going to make sure that everything is working with the plane. I did this one before you show up. I did this one when we start the engine, and now we're going to do this one before takeoff. So it's 3 times that we have to notice if something is wrong with the plane, with the engine, or with the pilot, or with the instruments. Obviously, if something is not in a good shape, we're not going to take off. So this is going to be the last checklist before we take off. So we're going to hold our brakes. We're going to keep our fuel on board, our trim. By controls, they don't hit your legs or mine. Make sure. And now we're going to check the engine. All right, engine is responding good. Awesome. All right. Engine instruments, left tank is full. Oil pressure is in green, temperature is on green, right tank is full. Volts and ammeter, battery is okay, charging, and vacuum is charging. Now I will go back to idle. The engine don't need to die, and it stay there. It don't quit. Then back to 1000. And that showed me all the instruments are green. That showed me that the engine is ready to take off. The engines don't quit just because. They will give you some alarms, some lights. They will tell you in advance, hey, I'm fixing to quit. That's why it's so important for us to check all this before we take off. And that's one of the checklists before takeoff. I have another one more here. And you will notice that we repeat several items, even 3 times. And that's because security. We want this to be safe. Pre-takeoff briefing. In a moment, we're going to get on the center of the runway, and you're going to do the same, exactly the same that you did, except that you're going to put your 2 hands over here. Go ahead, please. Put your 2 hands there. And when I get to 60 over there, I will ask you to pull the control slowly back. And at that point, you're going to feel how this panel goes up. How much pressure you're going to pull back? Well, enough to bring this panel on the horizon. You don't want it above the horizon, neither below the horizon. Only the horizon, and you're going to achieve that with this, back and forward. The moment we're flying, maybe that wing will go down like that. You will bring it back and level the wing with the horizon. So you're going to use the horizon to control the plane. And then to the right, if this wing goes down, and then back to the horizon. That's why we call this visual flight, because you need to look outside. Don't worry to remember everything. I'm going to be guiding you on this one. And now flaps, we're going not to use flaps. Make sure best power, carburetor heat off, doors and windows. I need to check your window. All right, and be careful, Capitán, con tus pies. There you go. And brakes release. I need to put this one over there. That way I can use it again when I come back. All right, questions. Do you have any questions? No? All right. Anytime that you want, and if you feel to don't do it, just let me know. Your plane, and I will take the plane.
Okay.
If for some reason something happened, and I say I have the controls, please let it go, and I will take care of that. If I don't say I have the controls, you have the controls all the time. All right?
Okay.
All right, make sure nobody's coming from the left, nobody's coming from the center, no one is coming from the right, and here we go. Airport traffic number 2037 Yankees, departing traffic pattern on runway 14 to the north. All right, same thing. I know it's hard to see the yellow line. We're going to follow it, then to the left. There you go. Now, I want to ask you, please bring your feet all the way down, only the bottom portion of the pedals, because we don't want to touch right there. Looking good. We don't want to touch the brakes anymore. All right. And let's go back to the center. And you let me know when you are ready to apply full power for takeoff. Looking good.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. Prepare your right leg, because the plane is going to go to the left. Good job. Now allow the plane to accelerate the way that you did it before. Good job. There you go. When you get 60, I will let you know, and bring the controller slowly but surely to the horizon. And slowly now. Very slow. Slow. There you go. Keep it on the horizon. Push it forward a little bit. Right there. Hold it right there. Level the wings. Push the nose forward a little bit. There you go. So you're going to feel the pressure of the air.
I see.
There you go. You got it. Airport traffic number 2037 Yankees on a upwind runway 14 for a north departure. All right, keep on going like that. And once we get 500 feet, we're going to turn to the left. I'll let you know where we're going. As you can see, that's like when we drive. We are constantly moving forward and back and left and right. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Wow, brother. Increíble. Tiene el don también.
Oh my God.
You're doing it. Look who's flying. Look who's flying, guys.
What? I'm flying a plane.
I told you it will be a nice present, a very unique present.
Oh, this is crazy.
It is. All right. Now we're going to go here to the north, that way. So you're going to turn a little bit to the left, the control, and you will see how this triangle moves. And you're going to hold the first line, which is 10 degrees in your turn.
Say it again.
So this triangle, you're going to hold it on the first line, right there. Okay, hold it right there. That's 10 degrees. You are turning to the left till we get to the north. Nose of the horizon. And once you get here to the north, you level off back to the way that you did it when you took off. Airport traffic, number 2037 Yankees on a crosswind, runway 14, departing to the north. And I forgot to tell you, we're going to continue climbing till 2000. That's 1000. That fat needle on 1 means 1000. We're going to continue climbing till that little fat needle gets on the number 2. Right there. Level off. Keep the nose of the horizon. Wings level.
I thought that I would have to have a lot of trust to do this, but I think you have to have a lot of trust to do this.
It works both ways. That's correct. That's correct. And the trust comes because the rewarding portion. I'm telling you, when we get down and you walk out of the plane, it will be different. You will think different. You will see different. It's just an amazing.
Have you ever skydived?
No, not yet. But I have plans to do it soon. We need to do it. You need to do it too, because another of those experiences. See that lake over there? That's the area of practice of the north. So go on that direction to that lake.
I have to go that direction?
Go ahead, turn the first line.
I turn with this, right?
Yep, that's correct. You got it. If you need more volume, you can use this one and go up or down, left or right, as you prefer. You got it. Airport traffic number 2037 Yankees, departing traffic pattern to the north. Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing.
I think it was perfect that we came during the sunset.
Yeah. Yes.
This is like a beautiful time to fly a plane.
It is. It really is. We fly on all kind of conditions as we don't exceed the safety limits. But today, every time after the cold front, it's enjoyable. Préstamela para sacarle el video. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. And like any nice present, the best way to enjoy that present is sharing. So that's something that aviation allows to do, to share these experiences. All right, we almost get at 2000, and I will show you how to level off and just keep on going toward the lake.
Is it scary flying like when it's really windy?
Yes. Yes,
that's really scary, right?
But you get accustomed, and also you get trained.
¿Es la sal del rey?
La sal del rey, exacto.
It is?
Ahora la vas a ver de arriba y te vas a dar cuenta que no es tan grande.
Gosh.
Now we're going to level off, so I'm going to reduce power here. Don't get scared, because people think that sometimes the engine quit. And now we're going to bring the nose slowly forward, just a little bit, to keep this needle on 0. And it's kind of like we're going to maintain kind of like 3.5 fingers from here to the horizon. You're going to keep that distance. If you keep that distance, I promise you, you are not going to be climbing or descending. So you're going to go on the right side of the La Salle Lake, then turn to the left. That way you can see it.
Okay.
Next thing that we need to do, it's going to be kind of hard to believe me, but put it over there, and we need to release the control to see what we need to do with the trim. So go ahead, let it go, and look at the nose, if it goes up or down. Ready? Let it go. All right, it goes down a little bit. Grab it again, and I'm going to release some pressures here with this thing over here, and that will help you to don't don't have too much pressure in your hand. So you can go left or right, and you're going to make a turn to the left around the lake.
Right now?
Well, I don't see the lake, so you decide when to turn.
It's beautiful. It looks pink.
It is pink.
It looks pink, right?
Because the salt. The salt.
Vlad, take a picture of La Sal del Rey.
Do you want me to take the planes and you take the pictures?
No.
All right.
Vlad will take them.
All right. Good job.
Vlad, look. It looks beautiful. This is amazing.
It really is.
Wow.
And not only that, but the fact that you are flying the plane, that makes it even more amazing. I bet you probably this morning you was not aware that you will be doing this.
Wow, no. Wow, this is crazy.
It is. It really is. I have 29 years flying and...
you don't get tired?
No.
Can you fly anywhere? Like, can you fly to Houston?
Yeah.
Fly all the way to Houston?
Some of our trainings are there in Houston, Monterrey, Mexico, Querétaro, different places. Go ahead, turn to the left, that way you will see the reflection of the sun on the lake. There you go. You can go till the second little line if you want. So allow yourself to experiment right there. All the way right there. Now look at the lake, how beautiful it's going to be. So that's something. It don't look the same like from down there, huh? Last time I walked and I stopped almost on the middle. Look at that. And I'll tell you something. A lot of people that live here, they were born here and they will die here and they never will see that.
No, that's true. Haven't seen it to this extent.
Make it more challenging because it's getting so easy for you. So let's go from here all the way to the right, to the south. 10 or 20 degrees, first or second line.
Really?
Go ahead. Right there. Now bring the nose up a little bit because all the planes lose altitude when they turn. Good job.
Oh my God. And the funny thing is, like, I don't even feel it. Like, it doesn't feel like we're turning so intense.
Exactly. You got it. When you get here to the south, you can level off. Now, let me tell you something. You need to know this. But a lot of people get scared with that kind of turns at the first time. So I'm telling you, you have the virus for aviation. There is the south, level off. Now we're going to go back to the airport and you're going to practice a touch and go. You're going to land and take off again. So for now, this little device here is going to tell me where the airport is. So the airport is, according with this device, slightly to the nose of the plane. So for now, keep it right there. Look at any reference on the ground, far in the distance, and keep the nose on that direction. You will see the airport in a moment. Airport traffic number 2037 Yankee, 7 miles north, inbound for runway 14 for touch and go.
No, this is smoother than what I thought it was going to be.
Well, I need to be honest with you, today is calm.
Really?
Most of the time it really moves, which is okay because that polishes your maneuver.
I got really lucky today. It was the best day ever. Like, there's no clouds.
You are one of God's favorites for sure. All right, so follow any road going that way. And we need to descend. I will show you how we're going to descend. So any road that you like going that way, it will be good. Now, I want to reduce power here because we need to descend from 2,000 to 1,000. So when I reduce power, you will feel the nose of the plane going down.
Okay.
So instead 3.5 fingers, I need you to see like 5 or 6 fingers of distance from the panel to the horizon. Let me do it. I want to reduce power and see how the plane nose go down, and you can see like 6
The horizon
fingers.
getting bigger.
There you go. That's how you descend. Airport traffic, November 2037 Yankees, and 4 miles north inbound for runway 14 for touch and go. Airport. All right. The airport is going to be...
Traffic, November 506 Lima Kilo is about 12 miles, runway 17, entering 45-degree on final for Brooks County.
Oh, that guy is in another airport. All right, let me fix this thing over here. So don't worry, I'm going to take you to the airport, and I will show you how to land this plane, and you are going to take off again. The airport is going to be here on the right, kind of like on the left side of the sun. You will see huge, long, white buildings. Let me know you see it. It's kind of hard because of the sun.
I think I see it, yeah.
All right, go toward the biggest building, the white building that you will see there. Airport traffic, November 2037 Yankees, entering 45, left downwind, runway 14, right there. Right there is. And this is the problem when you fly to the east on the afternoon. It's very hard to see.
Brooks County traffic, November 506 Lima
All right,
Kilo.
in a moment, I'm going to need you to turn 90 degrees to the right, kind of like toward the 33 over here. Let me just double check nobody else is there.
90 degrees?
Yeah.
You want me to...
To the right, Go 90 degrees this way, kind of like toward the 33. And then you are going to hold wherever is on the horizon. Right there, level off. There you go. And now pick up something straight ahead that will help you orient yourself. Now bring the nose down a little bit for your altitude. There you go. Good job. Airport traffic, November 2037 Yankees, entering left downwind, runway 14 for touch and go, over. Alright, now we're going to go toward the 24. Kind of like, I don't know, you see the smoke over there? Almost on your shoulder? See the little, okay. Go toward that plum of smoke right now. Airport traffic, November 2037 Yankees, turning left base, runway 14 for touch and go, over. When you see that smoke rising on the nose of the plane, you will stop, which is going to be very hard because
for 17 Brooks County.
I already lost the smoke. Okay, there is. So you will know the reference on the ground to guide ourselves. There's God smiling at you. Alright, there you will see the runway. You will see a line going that way, which a number is with the number 14. That's the one that we're going to use. That's where we took off. Airport traffic, November 2037 Yankees on our left base, runway 14 for touch and go, over.
Brooks County traffic, November 506 Lima Kilo is short final for runway 17 Brooks County.
You're too quiet. You're like that? Always quiet?
Me?
Yeah?
I'm enjoying the scenery.
Yeah, I imagine. Now, double check that nobody's coming from here, nobody's coming from there, and you're going to line up with the line that have the number 14. Please let me know when you see it. It's over here. If no, start your turn to the left, and I will point it to you in a moment. It's hard to see it because the wing gets on the way.
14? I'm looking for...
You will see number 14 on the beginning of the runway, on the beginning of the line. Almost there. I'll let you know. It's kind of hard right now, but
I see the runway.
there you go. That's the runway. So hold the center of the runway, left to right, and I will show you in a moment how you are going to land the plane, which is going to be the same thing that you did when you took off. At some point, I'm going to need you to bring the nose to the horizon, the way that you did it when you took off. Right there. That's your runway. So let's go left to right, to keep it on the center. Awesome. Airport traffic, November 2037 Yankees, on short final runway 14 touch and go. So what we want to do is we're going to touch and go. We're going to take off again.
Okay.
I'll let you know. So now let me get closer, and then I will need you to bring the nose to the horizon. Ready? And slowly, there you go. And now nose slightly to the horizon. Right there, looking good. Looking good. And just wait till you feel the touchdown of the tires. We're going to take off again. Ready? Prepare your right rudder, because the plane is going to go to the left. Eso, muy bien, muy bien. Very good, very good. And now bring the nose to the horizon. Slowly, hold it on the horizon. Push it forward. A little bit more. A little bit more, right there. Hold it. Level the wings. Airport traffic number 2037 Yankees on a upwind, runway 144, touch and go. Alright, so now we're going to go and land the plane. So in a moment you're going to go to the left, 90 degrees. So you will see...
right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Make sure nobody's coming from the right, center and left. A little bit less on the turn, kind of like the turn line right there. There you go. Those birds are going to move. If not, they will lose. And over there you will see a set of houses with a thin metal roof. You see it?
Yes.
Okay, go toward them. For traffic number 2037 Yankees on a left crosswind runway 14 for full stop. When you get on top of those houses, from there you're going to turn again 90 degrees to the left.
It's going to be those houses right there?
That's correct. You got it. And from those houses we're going to look somewhere there on the distance and fly the same way that you came in. Right there. Now go ahead, level off toward the 33 right there, level off. And pick up something there on the distance, whatever you like, there on the distance, and hold the nose right there. Whatever you are using, keep it right there.
Okay.
Now this time we're going to get only to 1,000 feet. We're not going to go to 2. So when we get to 1,000, I'm going to reduce the power. And just for you to know, there is your runway. Let me know you see it. That is where we're going to go. We're going to land there. All right, we're almost there. Airport traffic number 2037 Yankees on the left downwind runway 14 for a full stop. All right. And now, bring the nose, the same thing that you did it to keep the altitude and reducing the power. Right there, looks good. Whatever you are using on the distance is working, so keep it right there. In a moment, we're going to turn again to the left, and you will see the same plum smoke over there. We're going to go toward that. Just confirm with me that you see it.
Right now?
Right now, go ahead. Airport traffic number 2037 Yankees entering left base, runway 14 for a full stop. Wow. Amazing. Now at this point you will know that flying planes is very repetitive. This is the second time, and we always do this a lot of times. So it gets so natural and normal that you do it without thinking. Same thing, you're going to align yourself with the center of that runway over there. Airport traffic number 2037 Yankees turning
I turn the wheel?
Go ahead. And the problem is we don't know how much. It's just by eye. There you go. Now line up with the runway as far as you can. It's over there. Very easy to lose the runway because that wing gets in the way. And let me know when you see the runway.
I see.
There you go. Good job. Airport traffic, November 2037 Yankees on final, runway 14 for a full stop.
Oh, the valley is so beautiful.
It is. It really is. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, same thing. Keep the center of the runway Before we land, I'm going to ask you to bring the nose to the horizon. So let me get closer. Control the altitude, looking good. Good job to the left, good job to the right. Hold it right there. Let me get closer. And be ready to bring the nose to the horizon again. I'll let you know. Let me get closer. Ready and... not yet. Let me get closer and now. Slowly to the horizon and wait. Good job. There, roll. Now put your feet on the bottom of the rudders and follow that white line the way that you did it before. There you go. Slowly. Remember, when the plane goes fast, the controls get more sensitive. Keep going. Good job. Left and right, all the way to the end. And this is what you did before we took off. Keep on going. Pushing a little bit to the right, just a hair. Right there. Now, by the end, you're going to turn to the left. That's not you, that's the wind. There you go. A little bit to the right. Those birds are going to move. And then we're going to turn to the left. Awesome. That was amazing. All right, so bring the feet up to slow down the plane with the brakes. Take the next yellow line to the left. Right there. Maybe to the right.
Oh, still pressing the brakes?
No, good question. Thank you. No, don't press the brakes anymore because it will be the bottom of the pedals only. Because it will be the equivalent to drive our car with the brakes on. Now here to the left. Okay. And now you can let it go your hands and put in your feet, and now it's with your feet all the way to the end. Increíble.
Oh, qué divertido.
¿Nos podemos cambiar allá en la pista? ¿Te vienes para enfrente? All right. Sí, muy divertido. A little bit to the right.
What made you get into flying?
That was my dream since I was a little kid. Since I was 8 years old, I don't know how, nobody in my family is a pilot.
Did you watch a movie or something?
I remember one movie with Capulina. The name was El Mundo de los Aviones. But I was hooked in one of those visits that they do from school. They took me from the kindergarten in Reynosa to the airport, and I was hooked.
What?
From there, I want to be a pilot.
Have you worked for like a company? Like you never wanted to be a pilot for the big commercial planes?
Not yet. Probably in another couple of years, I would like to go as an instructor to train airline transport pilots.
Oh, okay.
But for now, I just do private pilots, commercial pilots, corporate pilots.
Is there a reason why you don't want to? Is
Yeah.
it not fun?
Yes, and I have two little kids, 11 and 13. And if I go to the airlines, I never will be with them.
Oh, it takes a lot of time.
Exactly. I have another three from a previous marriage, and I never was with them because I was always traveling. So now it's my own decision to stay here because them.
That's good though.
Yeah.
You get to live your dream
That's correct.
and be with your family at the same time.
As a matter of fact, this morning I was writing my meditation book about that. What a blessing I have that I can do what I love for a living.
Oh.
So, and I can cook tacos to my two American kids. They love Mexican food. It's just a blessing.
Wow.
So that's the reason because I don't go to the airlines. But once Davin, which is the small one, goes to university or to the army as he wishes.
You never wanted to teach them this?
Yes, but I never forced them to do it.
Oh, okay.
I have another son, and he did his solo, kind of like the Capitan. Did his solo, but we don't finish his private pilot license yet. So I tell them, I want you to help you take your private pilot license, but I'm not going to force you to be a commercial pilot like me or an instructor like me.
You just to do it for fun.
Yeah, because I know once you land a plane, you can solve any problem that arises in front of you. So it's more like for my son, when he takes his resume to his jobs, I tell him, hey, put it in the very bottom, you have a pilot's certificate. And,
it does sound really like, wow.
Yeah, and I tell
Totally
him, put it with
makes
the tiny little letters on the very bottom. And of course, when they read his stuff and they get to the very bottom, say, what's here? Oh, I'm a student to be a pilot. Immediately, everything changes. Oh, you are going to be a pilot? Yeah, I'm a student. I already saw it. And immediately, he receives some kind of grace from people because
it's interesting.
It is interesting.
It does put you apart.
That's
Sets
correct.
you apart. That's
Yeah.
good.
I have a saying where the persons that we fly, we are the favorite sons of God. So, because no, it's not for everyone. Because not everyone have the skill. So
You definitely have to keep calm.
yeah,
And have very multitasking
exactly.
type of thing.
And that translates to other areas of your life where
You have to have focus,
yeah,
discipline.
it's an art that when you get in, your life it never will be the same. It never. You will be transformed. You don't will walk the same, speak the same, think the same. You will be looking up.
You know,
All that.
does it make you meditate?
Yeah.
Does it make you more spiritual in a
Exactly.
way?
One of the best experiences that I have with God has been. And think about that. Why God choose up?
Left or right?
The left. Why God choose up and not down? He can choose, I don't know, an island in
Any
Hawaii,
direction.
but he decided to be up. Think about this. Why the angels fly? They are not rolling skating on a car, so they fly. There's something up there that we are, you now are perusing, looking inside. And I tell you, in a moment when you drive back to home, you will be thinking, oh my gosh, what I just did. Here we see.
I'll be processing everything.
Oh yeah, it will be amazing. It's something that only aviation can do to you. I cannot give it to you. He cannot give it. We can present it to you, but that's it. But once you get in, okay, people is going to ask you, what's the feeling to be flying? And you are going to try to explain them.
Yeah, but it's not gonna.
No,
They're not gonna understand.
No, you need to tell them, hey, you need to go and fly.